what I found, which was really awesome, was finding body work and breath work and almost treating it like dancing and letting out like primal screams with little 9-year-old Nell to be like, get us G'd up for the scene so she wouldn't have a panic attack and cry, because the body kind of, does its own thing.
My first question is for Lily, which is, what was it like to kind of step into Bruce Campbell's shoes on this film? And I know he's a producer. Did he give you any tips on how to swing a chainsaw?
It was goddamn exciting stepping into this world as a massive horror fan, an Evil Dead fan. These films have never been afraid to get wild, and as such, a success in the independent filmmaking grassroots world. So it was really awesome. But in regards to the chainsaw, the bicep curls are real. I would go every morning to be like, at the end of this movie, I will lift the chainsaw. But yeah, no, we didn't actually. Bruce, which is so funny, once we connected, he was just like, you just got to do it, man. Like if I give you advice, it's like, it's not going to help. You just got to do it yourself. You got to figure it out. I'm like, actually kind of glad you didn't give me any warning of what it's like to shoot an Evil Dead film, because that anticipation would have killed me.
And Alyssa, your role seems like it would have been so much fun to play, but you're also doing so much. Like, was there ever a moment where you were thinking like, maybe I'm in over my head on this one?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day I felt the pressure of a film on my shoulders.
And a franchise.
Just an entire horror film franchise. It's no biggie. It was a lot. I'm a nervy person, just generally speaking. And I had to kind of push the thought of like what the film is to people out of my head, or it probably would have gotten to me, and just like focus on, my role in working with Lee and collaborating with Lee. And Lee's so great and made me feel really comfortable to try whatever I wanted to try. And he has such a great sense of taste to me as well, that I could really trust his take on stuff. I don't know if that answered your question.
Yeah. You made sense.
I did it? Okay, good.
Yeah, perfect. And I'm just going to go back and forth. Lily, I think maybe you haven't done quite as many horror things in the past before. So I'm curious, after having this experience, what were like the easiest parts and the hardest parts?
I think the hardest part then became like an easy part to me, because I think the only way to learn is to do it. But like, especially I think with an Evil Dead horror, which takes place over a short period of time, one costume, one moment, it doesn't stop, which, there's no cute cup of tea moment where they're like, did last night happen in the horror movie? It's like, doesn't stop. So I feel like this was like the perfect entrance, really, or the most extreme. But yeah, which was just finding fight or flight, horror, fear. You could only intellectualize that and feel that emotionally for so long till it was too much. So what I found, which was really awesome, was finding body work and breath work and almost treating it like dancing and letting out like primal screams with little 9-year-old Nell to be like, get us G'd up for the scene so she wouldn't have a panic attack and cry, because the body kind of, does its own thing. But yeah, or also just laughing hysterically after every take, even if we found nothing funny, you just laugh to get rid of the energy.
Awesome. Well, I think that's my time, but thank you both so much. I got to see this last week. It's so good. You're both amazing.
Oh, thanks.
Thanks, so I'm glad you liked it.